I'm Sue Fillion. I'm the Director of the Planning Services Department. So the Better Block Challenge was a way to get the community involved in demonstrating how we can improve spaces in the downtown. So we had a competition where we invited community groups to submit ideas of how they envision a downtown space to be improved. There were 12 applications that were received, and the Planning Commission was able to review the applications and choose 3 winning projects.
I partnered with Stephanie Bonin and we put in a proposal because we really wanted to lead people from one end of Main Street up here, and we wanted people to be able to gather outside of the library. We have such a great view of Main Street, and we have this big broad sidewalk, and so we want people to be able to congregate here. We have free Wi-Fi, which you can use while you're outside, but there's nowhere really comfortably to sit. Stephanie has agreed to contribute little bistro tables and chairs so people can come, they can enjoy a cup of coffee, they can use their laptop, they can use our Wi-Fi, they can even borrow a laptop from us to take outside and do whatever kind of work they want to do. And the way we're tying it all together, as it were, are through ribbon streamers that down on the Whetstone Pathway, there'll be a place to get a streamer in a bright color of your choice. So you'll be able to write the name of your favorite book on this ribbon streamer, carry it up the street to the library, and then Cynthia Parker Houghton is going to weave it into these wonderful swirls of art, which we're going to attach to the metal barricade that's out in front of the library. And so it will dress up the barrier, and it will again bring color and life to the front of the library, but also it gives people a chance to see what other people love.
A great way of creating community is to have a shared experience, and reading a book together is the ultimate in shared experiences. It's such a beautiful way of connecting with someone you don't know at all, but yet you have this one thing that you've done together. And so that's where the StoryWalk came in. And then also we felt that when people read, they start to become really connected to their favorite books, to their favorite authors' quotes. And so let's give them a way to share that to the world.
I had heard about Better Block from going to a walk bike summit a couple of years ago, and I was just really inspired by the things that they were able to do there. So when this came up as an opportunity, I think a lot of people didn't really realize what it was. So we decided, a bunch of us decided this alley could use some like sprucing up and making it more inviting and have it a more fun place to walk down.
My name is Katie, and I'm the operations manager at the Insight Photography Project. We first heard about the Better Block Challenge when our neighbor Barb from the Brattleboro Bike Shop came to us and said there was a grant opportunity offered by the town. We thought it was a great idea, and she did an amazing amount of legwork to make sure that we had all the information and applied for it, and then we won. So we were given a $500 grant to beautify the alley. So our nonprofit works with youth age 11 to 18, teaching them analog and digital photography. So we decided to highlight our students' work and to make large format prints to wheat paste onto the wall.
So what we're doing is we're going to be putting up a temporary bike lane on Flat Street. We chose Flat Street because we thought it's a fairly wide street that bike lanes could be added to. It's also a street that's used by the Boys and Girls Club and also the youth theater, so it's like a nice connecting point for those spots. Flat Street is kind of like the entranceway to getting up to William Street, so it gives like a whole way to get from the downtown out like to the farmers market, to West Brattleboro, and you can do that, fairly safely.
Well, I think this project is wonderful. It's setting up a situation where you can see how something might work in the future, but it doesn't take a lot of effort to do it. You can set it up and pop up and see whether this is feasible. And I hope that it will inspire people to get on their bikes more, to engage with their neighbors, to advocate for other forms of transportation.
What do I like about Brattleboro? Everything. Well, I feel like our town government is very responsive to its citizens' ideas and challenges.
What makes Brattleboro great? The people. Absolutely. The wonderful, wonderful variety of people.
Brattleboro is a great community. It's kind of this bite-sized city. Everyone's busy in like crazy ways that you would never expect.
What makes Brattleboro fabulous? I think that the energy and events that we put on far surpass the small town that we actually live in.